What's up, gamers? It's TrueSap Jake here with yet another video, and today's video is something that I want to do for a while because we discovered it whilst playing this pre-patch in Wrath of the Lich King. Yes, this is a Wrath of the Lich King video, and I'm really excited to talk about it because I think this will help your life out in general, and this will be a good tip not only just for the pre-patch but for going into Wrath of the Lich King itself. This is how to get the best honor from your AV. Now, this is a topic that people have always talked about, and we know for certain that the Russians have figured it out because they do it every single game, and it's awful to queue into them, right? They stop you, they defend, and they absolutely beat the crap out of you, and it's not fun. It's not, no one likes that, and we have no counter to do it other than leave or just let them win, and that's no fun for anyone. But if you aren't queuing into Russians, now obviously I recommend that you always do this with 5-man. If you queue into Russians, just try and beat them back. It's way more fun than just, you know, leaving and then having 15 minutes just to chill about when you've got limited times itself. But if you aren't queuing into Russians, then I have got a strat for you. And obviously I'm going to be pulling a lot of games out from what I've done recently, so there'll be a few that we've done on stream, but I want to use those as an example. We have started doing something which is called roll the dice, or the Belinda strat. And the Belinda strat is very, very simple. You get a group of 5 of you. If you've got a healer, great. If not, just use a group of 5 of you. And you wait around the side of the hut. Usually, if you've got a rogue, the rogue goes inside. And you wait until people connect with Belinda. Great, cool. What does this mean? So what you do is the 5 of you go in and you smash all your buttons. If you're an AoE spec like a mage, great. If you're not, if you're high damage, single target damage, you run in, pop your cooldowns, pop all your defensives, make sure you can't die, and hope that the healer can keep you up. And then you just rinse them whilst Belinda is also rinsing them, because Belinda hits really hard on the pre-patch. And that way you get a load of honor. So you kill loads of them. You're getting like 10 to 12 honor per kill, and you wipe them, and they don't get Belinda down, so they don't get any buffs, they don't get any, like, you know, we don't get reduced in terms of our reinforcements, and you're immediately in a really, really good state. Obviously, if you're doing this or horde, you'll be doing the Gauss strat, so that's awesome. You go and do that. It works in the same way, and maybe a little bit more difficult because you can't really spy what people are doing coming across the field of strife, but go and do that. So you chill in there and then you beat them. You get a load of honor to start with. Now then you go out to Stonehearth, and you might be wondering, but Jake, why would we do this? This would delay the encounter, but I'm going to tell you why in a bit. So you go to Stonehearth, you defend that, and you go to Icewind Bunker, and you defend that as well. You're defending all of these places, and what happens? And you keep continually like ganking people in the field of strife. What happens? When you roll the dice, you're thinking, okay, we either might win or we might lose. But at the minute, I'm getting the maximum amount of honor possible. If we win and the others go down south and they do that, fantastic. Then we get a load of honor. But if we are running around here ganking people and help it out that way, then you get an absolute butt ton of honor. We have lost matches, and my guys, the 5 of us that are queuing together, we're at the top. We've beaten even the Horde, who won the BG in terms of honor grind. We're getting sort of like 800 honor, and they got like 600. It works. It's a very, very good strat, and it works out really well. So you stop them at Belinda as a 5-man, and then you keep going to ganking and like around all of those places, and you go into the field of strife, go back, recap, etc., etc., because it will do. The one thing I will mention, of course, is that this is probably only possible as a 5-man group. If you try and do this by yourself, you will die. Try and do this with 2 people, you will die. 3 people, you will die. 4, maybe you won't, but the 5 is important with a healer. You need that healer in there to keep you guys alive and to keep the strat going, because it's hard. A lot of people have no gear. A lot of people are struggling at the minute. This will basically make things a lot easier for you. So that would be what I'd recommend. Just go in there, have a lot of fun, and enjoy yourself. And you're meant to be going in to do PvP anyway, not just run to one end. So you might as well run around. We get loads of honor, and often we come out with 1,500 or maybe even 1,600 honor per win, which, if you think about it, in 4 wins you can already own a piece. And we won a lot, like definitely won a load of them. Out of maybe like, you know, 50 games, we won about sort of 41 of them. So it was working out really, really well. On the Stonehearth Graveyard, you have a very, very special setup. The Alliance spawn right at the back. They spawn right at the back, even though the flag is right near the front. They spawn right at the back, and there is no way out. It is a corridor of death. If you and a group of your 5 mates, or however more, camp that spot, you will be farming Alliance the whole time. It's awful. It is horrible to suffer against. But the thing is, though, is that you can do it because they can't cap it. And if they're all there spamming the AoE, eventually they're going to give up and try and run south and just stay in their corpses. So not only do you win the battle because you forced them to do that, but second of all, you're getting a load of honor at the same time. So I'd recommend doing that. If you're interested in getting a load of honor, it's the easiest way possible. So just kind of farm there, get your mates, get a healer involved, do the same thing. You'll be fully geared in no time. And obviously this will still work in Wrath of the Lich King. You will still be able to do all of this. Nothing will change. You will still have the ability to do all of this. So learn it now, get your buddies together, and do your 10-man raids, but then get your 5-man raids into AV to get your honor, because I know the piece is going to cost a lot. But anyway, that was a short little tip, a little trick that I've discovered having played this pre-patch. And I think, after the massive success of my last How to Get More Honor as Horde from TBC Classic, yeah, I thought I'd give us an idea, and this actually works out really well. So both sides can do a lot of cool things. I wouldn't recommend everyone to do this. Just do what you can. Some of you do need to go south, so don't feel like you have to do this. But it genuinely is a massive honor gain. You've seen the proof. I've shown you the proof. So go check it out, give it a go, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know how much honor you managed to get, and whether it worked or whether it didn't. Just let me know. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon.